There are many materials needed for Tezhip. Since it's a traditional and ancient art, some materials can be more expensive. In this video, we are going to focus on the main products needed to get you started, materials you can find in your local art shop. First off, we need pencils. Generally, I opt for a 2B or 3B pencil. You can also use a lead pencil, like a 0.7. You also need a rubber that's a putty rubber, or as they say in America, an eraser. It's perfect for drawing as it doesn't thin the paper and you will need to be rubbing a lot out, especially as you'll be drawing motifs, and the millimeter makes all the difference. Precision is key with Tezhip. Fine liners are a must. The thinner the tip, the better. The traditional method is using black ink with a paintbrush to outline the motifs, but fine liners do the job just fine too. Next, we have paintbrushes. There are many brands to choose from, and a variation of sizes. A heavy focus will be needed on the thinner brushes, which we'll take a look at in later videos, once we start painting, but the main average of paintbrushes will do for now. Tezhip is all about geometry and precision. You'll need a compass, one that has lead, and a tip that you can dip into paint, and obviously rulers that are shown here. Next on the list is paper. We'll be needing lots of paper. Mass paper is needed to help us draw motifs, geometric designs, and practicing borders. Tracing paper is needed to trace the final motif and transfer to plain paper. Now here are the expensive items. In traditional Tezhip, we use gold leaves to make gold paint. You also need Arabic gum for this. When you do use real gold, you can use a special stone to shine the paint after completing the piece, and that is called muhr. You can buy black drawing ink as shown here, which I have mentioned earlier. We use this to do the outlines of the motifs with a paintbrush. And of course, the must-haves, palettes. You may end up mixing paints and wanting to keep them for a long-term basis, and this can be easily done with gouache paints. Leading me to paints. Here are Talens gold gouache. The one nearest to the traditional gold is considered to be 803, but I do find the 802 to have its own unique beauty, which complements the artwork. Then there are the silver and bronze. These are up to you, not a priority as a beginner. Here are the main paints that you must buy. You will and can combine colours. There is a colour chart that you can follow in order to make combinations for yourself. And finally, we have an art book. Make sure you buy paper that can withstand watercolour and gouache. So a 300 GSM paper is probably an average good paper to start with. I wouldn't recommend going for a weaker paper. Canson is a very good brand, but any brand would do. Traditionally, in Tezhip, they make their own paper for the Tezhip art pieces, but that's for another video. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.